I'm looking back on 20 years of this journey. There is so much that happens behind the camera, behind the black curtain, that I want to take some things from behind the black curtain and behind the camera to in front of the camera and share with you the journey. Now, there are also some things, unfortunately, that happens in front of the camera that I wish wouldn't happen. One of my favorite memories, actually, I would call it one of my funniest memories. It definitely isn't a favorite moment. It could have been tragic, actually, and I just did what I had to do. I'm on stage with my friends over at Mind Valley. Love me some Mind Valley, love me the tribe. I've been a part of that community for almost 10 years now. And I'm in front of about 1,000 people at a phenomenal event, Mind Valley Reunion. Look it up. And I have on this dress. It's amazing. I mean, this dress is the business. I couldn't wait to wear the dress. I just want you to get this. It's blue and white striped, and it's a really heavy, like a really great dense fabric, and it's strapless. My skin is looking glossy and oiled really well. I got my shea butter on. And then there's an opening right here, and there's a buckle down here. It's a phenomenal dress. My designer picked it up for me, and she said, look, you can't wear this everywhere. This is the special stage. So I saved this dress for the Mind Valley Reunion stage. I saved this dress. I let it sit in the closet for weeks, months, for the special occasion. And this big stage with all these people was a perfect moment. I mean, 1,000, 1,200 people. They're on social media everywhere. They have fantastic, phenomenal lighting and camera work. And so I thought, this is perfect. This dress will get its day in the light. I don't know if I was more excited about my message or my dress. So here I am on stage, and I come out and I do my whole welcome. I'm so excited to be with you, and I'm getting into my message. 10 minutes in, I'm talking, and I see everyone smiling at me, and I also see a little bit of a perplexed face, like, and I'm not sure, and I'm doing my thing, and hey, and I'm so excited, and live your dreams, and my arms are wide, and my chest is open, and my heart is open, and I look in the back, and I see the back row, the crew, and I see them mumbling, and they're a little more, they have a lot more movement than normal, let's just say. Normally, they're sitting really still, they're listening, but I see all this hustle bustle, and I see them looking, and in the middle of my talk, I look down at the teleprompt that tells you, the next slide, or how much time you have, or any note that they need to tell you. And I read the teleprompt, and it reads, your right nipple is out. Well, I've so noticed, I don't even know how, I'm like, what does that mean? I go blank. I'm talking, I go, what does that mean? That's not my PowerPoint. What does that mean? Still didn't do anything because I'm clueless. I'm still talking. I'm like, what does that mean? It just didn't fire off that could possibly be happening to me right now in my most favorite dress ever in front of this very large crew. And so I look up to the very big screen that's on my left, and there was a very big screen on my right. I look up and I go, That's what that means. I commence to pull my dress up, and I'm thinking, how do I get out of this? And I say, now, that is not what this audience paid for. This is not a VIP experience. You do not get to show the goods. And I begin to continue to talk. And as I move and talk, it starts sliding down again. So I tug it as if, okay, I can get through this. Now, I'm in the first 15 to 20 minutes of a 1 hour speech. My dress slides down again. I never let it get to the whole nipple area anymore, but it's trying to go there as much as possible. So finally, I realized the entire time that I'm speaking, I'm going to be doing this tug thing, which talk about a wardrobe malfunction. So finally, on the fourth tug, I stop and I just act as if I am in a conversation with the girls. And I said, look, you are trying to come out, and I am not trying to give bonus in this message. So every time you try to come out, I'm going to put you back in. Everyone, 1,000 people fell out laughing. I just incorporated my wardrobe malfunction into the conversation. And I got to tell you, the rest of the speech, I'm walking around. It's still today, it's one of the best messages. Once I got that out of the way, once I stopped worrying about what would they think, and I just made it a part of the conversation. Last night I was at dinner with friends and someone brought it up because they were in the audience. And they said, remember when? And the table of 14 people that I was having dinner with, Vishen, my good friend, who is the founder of Mind Valley, was one of the friends at dinner. They're all laughing so hard. It was one of the funniest moments in my speaking history. I think some people would have made that the most devastating moment, but I didn't, because I realized that life has hiccups and unexpecteds, and every now and then you are exposed a little more than you want to be, your stuff, your mess, your issues. And that was just one of those moments when, the world got bonus and I had to reel it back in and then jump back into the game. So it was really a great lesson for me. I hadn't had any significant challenges on stage, knock on wood, up until that point. And I didn't even see that as a challenge. It was simply an opportunity to be creative. I'm your sister in prosperity and your sister in possibility. And this is 20 years of celebrating the grind, celebrating the prayers, celebrating the get back ups, celebrating the wins, celebrating the contribution, celebrating the learning, the growing, the owning, the service, the learning how to receive, celebrating the moments when I thought I had it all figured out. And in the next moment, it all seemed to fall apart. Celebrating the humility. But most of all, celebrating the opportunity to be of service to you. I love where we are right now. I love who you are right now. I love who I am right now. And more than anything, I love who we are becoming. Here's to 20 more phenomenal years. See you soon.